Looks like there's a documentary about the Nomads in the works. RV Nomads, the movie. What's up, blind viewers? How's everybody doing? All right, today's shout out is to someone who's a regular commenter, and I want to give her a little shout out. Nana Pam, thanks for being a blind viewer. All right, folks, you heard me correct. An RVer movie. Yes, in the works. RV Nomads, the movie. It's a little documentary about full-time RVers. Now, it looks like it features, I think it's 10 RVers, YouTubers. The ones that I know are Driving and Vibing, Less Junk, More Journey, and RV Love. They're the only ones that I recognize and that I have seen some of their videos, but there are others. The co-director, which is Tom Morton from Morton's on the Move, he will be traveling with different RVers and following them around as they do their thing and recording all the things along the way. And the hopes is to piece together one big story and show what it's like to be a full-time RVer. Well, you have, I guess, different ones like Driving and Vibing. I know it's just a younger couple. They live in a smaller RV. And then I guess you got the other side of the spectrum, which is Less Junk, More Journey, who is basically a full-time family. They have the little young in there. And RV Love, they're a couple, but they're an older couple, so... And I guess I think there's a single lady in there, and so I guess they kind of are trying to spread it out and cover the gamut. So this documentary will premiere in October. It will be premiering at Nomad Fest 2018 in Wellington, Texas. So, any of you RVers out there, you can go check out the Nomad Fest 2018 website, I would imagine, and you can get info if you want to go to the Nomad Fest and see the premiere. Now, Less Junk, More Journey, who are one of the RVers featured in the movie, they said they are excited. They think this is a great way to show the lifestyle and get people excited about it and encourage them to join the movement. Well, here's my thoughts. All right, so with a movie about RV living, what is it going to do? Since there's a co-director who is a nomad, a full-time nomad, I'm sure it will pretty much glamorize everything, is the way I'm going to see it. I don't think they're going to say, show any of the real bad stuff or anything like that. It's going to pretty much glamorize it. And my thoughts are they're probably going to try to take the stigma, the bad stigma away from nomads and RVers and try to get people that they can show that are, normal people. They're not homeless. They're not the dregs of society. So my thoughts is, like I said, they're gonna glamorize this and make it kind of exciting, and you're free and you can roam and showing all that kind of stuff, sitting out in the desert around a campfire looking at the stars and the camaraderie and having a good old time. I'm sure they won't go any place where there's trash all over the place and stuff like that, but so that's what I think is going to happen. Now, I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. So I think with things like the RTR and stuff like that, the Escapees Gathering and this Nomad Fest and all these big festivals, especially things like the RTR that's growing, getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and now they're not going to be able to be at Quartzsite anymore because they outgrown it, and they were told that and shown another spot at the end of this RTR. Good old Bob, the Grand Poobah. He said that he went with a ranger and he showed him another spot. Well, that would be more accommodating. So this thing's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and now add a documentary or a full-length feature film or whatever you want to call this thing about RV life. What's it going to do with all these things? It's going to bring it to light even more. Not that it already isn't brought to light by YouTube videos and others, but it's going to bring it to light even more. Now, when you make it sound so wonderful and glamorize it and show all the good lights, the good parts, the highlights of it all, it's going to get people excited. Now, I'm sure the RV industry is going, yee-hee-ha, woo! Yeah, we already can't keep up with the demand, so it's even going to get worse. But still, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. So they'll be excited. But it's probably going to get even more people excited about it and want to go try it, even if they're just weekend warriors or, take the summer off and go do it. And then the ones that do, hey, look, I can slap a mattress in a van and I can go sell my house and all my belongings and hit the road. You got from that to, hey, let's go buy let's spend $150,000 on an RV and move in. But anyway, it's gonna get people excited. So the Less Junk More Journeys and all the other nomads out there that say, oh, this is so exciting, I think they're going to change their mind in maybe even as little time as a year when they go to a campsite and they're told, yeah, you pretty much got to book a reservation a year in advance.
Aww.
When they roll up to a state park and they say, oh, it's way full, you're probably going to have to book that 2 years in advance.
Aww.
So then they're going to go out to that little desert boondocking spot and they're going to be squeezing in next to somebody just like they were at a campsite because the desert's going to be full.
Aww.
So then they'll drive up the road to their nice little quiet, out-of-the-way hiding spot that only they knew about. That was their favorite little spot along the river, tucked away in between the trees. And there's going to be vans and cars everywhere, and there's going to be trash all over the place and fire rings with, wood all over, and it's just going to be a mess. And I think they're going to start eating the words about how excited they are. Because not all people are, nice people, civil-minded people. It's like with everything. You got the nut bags and the low lives, and you got the normal people, but once people start infiltrating all the little spots, they're going to start trashing stuff, spray painting stuff, ripping around on their little dirt bikes or whatever they do, or just, camping out and not cleaning up after themselves, or just clogging all the spots up. And then you got the government aspect. Now, I'm sure the government already knows all about all this, but as it comes more and more to light and the government sees, look at the impact this has on the economy, census numbers for cities and all this other stuff. Look at the impact this has on the roads, our national parks, our BLM land. Look at all the impact that this has. And look how many people were doing it. We knew it was a thing, but wow. Look at it now. Now that you guys are having these big gatherings, and now we know about it, now you're making movies and showing us all about it. Thanks. Thanks for bringing it to light and showing us just what we can do with this. Add to that, now you have the current administration, who is let's say, well, it's a businessman. He's a businessman. He doesn't care about anything else but business. I mean, we opened up all the oceans to drilling, so don't worry about fish. Don't worry about the fishermen on the shore that make their livelihood. Don't worry about us people that eat that stuff. That doesn't matter. Big business is in the oil, so they can drill wherever, as often, as much. Don't worry about the leaks. We'll worry about it when it happens. So we'll open all that up. We have BLM lands and state and national parks that, hey, that's wasted land. Wasted land. We could be out there pounding holes, looking for oil, pounding holes, doing some fracking, clearing spots, pouring some concrete slabs, making some condos and some resorts. Yeah, that's wasted lands. We can't be having all that. Already got rid of the EPA, Environmental Protection Agency. Nah, we don't need that. We're good. We're all about business. If all this starts to happen, then all your little BLM land that you go park at for free is going to start shrinking, because there's going to be condos there soon, golf courses, luxury resort hotels, or maybe just a big old oil pump chugging away, or the gas company will be there fracking, but you won't be camping there. And then they'll say, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, if everybody with an RV, we make them pay, I don't know, maybe some kind of highway tax, or maybe a higher gas tax, or, you know, because people in a home, they pay property tax, they get away with it. So we gotta snag that. We gotta reel them in somehow. So we gotta find a way. So maybe they'll just find some kind of way to throw some regulations. And hey, well, all those EPA people, they're out of jobs. Maybe they can be on the RV task force now. Maybe they can run around and take surveys and track down RVers and make sure that they have the proper registrations and that their vehicles are all up to inspection codes, and that they have a proper address, and you know, like RV Joeys are not duct taped together, that they're actual, you know, RVs, and they're fit for the road and all us other people out there. Yeah, maybe they'll start laying all kind of wild regulations on the RVing community. Maybe you'll have to go take a test now before you can just jump in an RV and drive off the lot. So all these big festivals and all the YouTube channels and now movies and everything showing all about this life and glamorizing it, sure, it is going to get some people excited. And sure, it might even reverse some of the stigma that's attached to these living free nomads. Maybe people won't see them as homeless squatters anymore. But then again, maybe more people go, what are these people doing? They're crazy. And then maybe more people will just go, this is awesome, let me go do it too, and just flood every place, and there won't be a place to park an RV soon. And then just maybe the government might go, we can make a lot of money off this if we just do it right. I don't know. I'd like to see what you guys think. Leave some comments. What do you think all this attention to the RV life is actually doing? Is it good, bad, indifferent? This is Blind Views. Thanks for watching. And as always, agree or not, that's not the point. The point is, that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.